first car that I ever had was an Audi A3, a black Audi A3, and it's funny, I had these rims on it as well. And yeah, no, that was the first car I ever had, and yeah, no, I loved it, man. You know, it was my first car. I enjoyed driving it, and yeah, that was the start of my affiliation with Audis. You know, because I went on to have a few Audis after that. I think my next car after that was a BMW 328, which I had briefly. And then my next car after that was a TT, Audi TT, black again. So I actually stuck with this black theme. Had an Audi TT, black, put some rims on that as well, black rims. Which and that was a 3.2 Quattro turbo, I think. It was quite fast, and it was a manual. All my cars were manual at that time. And then it's funny because after I had the TT, I then went to the US. That's when I started. I went to the US for the first time, and in the US, they pretty much only drive automatics. You know, it's like every car's automatic. So when I was in the US, I was renting automatics, and then I came back, and I just couldn't be bothered to switch gears anymore, man. I just thought, why am I switching gears? It's just long. I don't like. I'll tell you this, I do enjoy switching gears. There's nothing like, you know, accelerating and switching gears. But for convenience, everyday driving, I just thought I don't want to switch gears no more. So when I came back, I went and bought a car, and I went and bought an Audi S5 automatic, you know. And yeah, I had that for a while. I loved that car. It's funny thing is, I remember going to test drive a Range Rover Sport the same day that I went to test drive the Audi, and I did like the Range Rover Sport. It was like matte green, like army color, matte green. Looked real nice, comfort, everything. Just didn't have the speed, man. And I like speed, man. I need that acceleration, you know, to enjoy driving. I need that acceleration. It didn't have it at all. So when I test drove the S5, there was no question. I knew what I was getting, you know. Even my boy that was in the car with me was like, yeah, let's get this. So yeah, I had the S5 for that was black again, with black rims. So I kept that whole theme, you know, of just black Audis, and it was black windows. It was just black, you know. I even, before getting this, I had it in my head that I was going to go black again, you know. But I tell you what it is, it's the weather. Now you're thinking, what are you talking about? Okay, out here in LA, the choice of car that I would buy to have out here would be different to the UK. The UK is gloomy. It's you know, there's rain. You know, it just doesn't look fun. So for you to have a bright car in that environment, for me personally, I just wouldn't want it. You know, it just doesn't fit in. You know, but out here, the sun's shining every day. You know, you could pretty much have an orange Lamborghini and you won't look out of place. You know, but not that I would ever drive that. That's just too out there for me personally. I don't think I've ever been this excited for a frigging car, for Expo ever, like ever. Me grinning all day. That's it. the same smile I had when I picked up my car. That's it. Okay, this car I saw just yesterday on a message, and it basically said that it's you know, Bugatti rival. For me, it's nowhere near. Like, whether its performance is close or not, it's ugly. I think it's ugly. All right, so let me give you an actual analysis of it without just saying it's ugly, because it actually is a beautiful car from the side. Looking at the side with the wing mirrors, the spoiler, the side skirts, even the alloys, everything looks brilliant on the side. As soon as you see the front just, I don't know what that is. I just don't know what they were thinking. It just looks squashed. This SL is looking real nice. I've driven a few. Like, one of the first cars that I rented in LA was an SL. It was an SL 550. Then I rented another SL 550. Then I rented an SL 63. And I actually was almost going to get one. You know, I was almost going to get one. But then I just wanted to go a step above and get an actual supercar, you know. But yeah, I love the SLs, man. This was the car that me and Shan had when we first came to LA on the first few days. This is what you saw us driving. I liked it. It was comfortable. It was fast as well. It was the 63 version, so you know, it had some speed on it, and it had a good grumble to it. I loved it. You know.
The only thing, the back seat for me, it was the most uncomfortable.
Oh, serious?
You know, like I was surprised. It felt like
I tried to convince Shan for us to get this for her car, but she wasn't having it. She wanted the Range.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. What do you think?
don't like it. I don't like it, man.
What's the price tag on this? Do you know what the
Well, the basic model is 100 grand, so I'm sure this is going to be a bit more. So
I'm sure it's spec'd
yeah,
out.
yeah. That's 100 grand in pounds. Before you guys start saying I got it wrong, it's 100 grand in pounds. Probably about $130,000 for the base model in US. You know, just say yeah. Maybe we'll leave the shark tail, the shark fin. Like I don't know. And I'm not liking the
It's painted on emblem.
painted on emblem.
It's a weight saving thing. It's like
I know it is.
but it's solid.
Because look, as a designer as well, I can see the drop shadow effect that they put on it, and it just looks tacky.
Cheap.
Yeah. You know.
It looks like a sticker. The camera, it looks almost nicer on the camera than...
Yeah, it does look nice on the camera. But the competition for this car is the P1, the LaFerrari, the Porsche 918. Who else? There's another. I think Apollo have coming out with another hypercar, and I don't think this car's stunning, but the others are nicer. The LaFerrari, for example, is friggin' beauty. Yeah, the P1, you know, 918. I don't think, in looks wise, I don't think it has anything on the others. That's my personal opinion, anyway. And that's hopefully they've got that here. The Aston Martin Vulcan. I need to see that because that looks, of all the ones I mentioned, that looks the best. That just looks like something from the future, you know.
This one.
I'm not familiar with Lexus models at all.
Yeah, I
I really just don't know any of them. Like I don't really know. Couldn't name one.
Have you ever driven any Lexus? Or owned or nothing?
No, one of my friends used to have an IS 200, I think. He loved it until he sold it and then started buying superbikes. But yeah, no, I don't really know much about Lexus.
Yeah. The shape's a little odd to me.
Yeah.
But it's also like, it always catches my eye.
Yeah.
But I think the shape is
I think they look mean, like, especially when like they got some big alloys on them.
It almost looks like the G63, the Mercedes,
yeah,
like a little bit of that.
It does. It's exactly similar shape. But BMW always lacking in the interiors, man.
Yeah.
Always. It's like just so basic.
Yeah.
The interior is still lacking, man. This is a concept, I think, and the interior is still
Doesn't do it for you.
Still doesn't do it for me, man. Some storage in the back underneath there as well.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
See, I'm always looking for the practical things, man. I don't know why. Every time I look at like a car of this, stature, I'm trying to find storage and little practicality. They're the most dated. They're the most dated, like, especially if you see the Maserati GT. That interior hasn't changed. I mean, I don't know if they've changed it now, but it's literally the most dated interior of that car in that class, man. So this is the brand new Gran Turismo, and it looks exactly the same. Again, it's like, when are they going to change the shape? Aston Martin just changed the shape of the Aston Martin Vantage, and the new shape looks brilliant, and it was about time. When are they going to change the shape of the GT, man? Specs don't impress me at all. At all. In fact, like looking at a car, like when I was trying to choose, obviously I looked at the Maserati GT, and yeah, the specs, like I think the 0-60 is like 4 something.
Yeah.
That's not really, I need under 3, man. We need 3 seconds at least, Same really. I mean, it's not that it's never been nice, because it's nice, it's a nice car, but it just hasn't changed the shape.
The chrome part, it's letting
ZL1.
What's your thoughts on that?
I like it.
You do?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I think it looks sick. And sounds sick as well. It's got a head-up display, and I think that's what this is as well. And the head-up display is awesome.
Yeah. What's the interior feel like? Pretty bare bones?
Yeah, quite bare bones, man. Exactly the way to describe it. Quite plasticky, but not bad. See, compared to some of the other ones, it looks like it's just all bashed in together, innit?
Not too much like cosmetic, but
Nah, no cosmetics at all. It's just like
When you were in LA, you had this
Loads,
yeah.
different ones, loads of different ones, man. I mean, performance-wise, like speed-wise, they are fast. But like handling, nah. The handling is not great, man. Like, don't put your foot down and go around a certain bend, man.
Looks like a Hot Wheel, you know, like race track.
One of the first cars I ever drove in the US was a Ford F-150. Ford F-150. And I was actually saying to Shan that we might get a truck out here as well.
You end up getting a truck, yeah.
I just like, I don't know, maybe movies I'd watched or something, but I had this urge to drive a truck. So that was it.
You liked it?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. But it was like, what's that that term, baptism of fire? Because imagine you're driving in another country for the first time and you jump in a big ass truck, you know. So it was like a baptism of fire. Got straight in, and yeah, you know. Shan wanted this like so bad. She really wanted this. I think she's happy with the Velar, but she really wanted this. But there weren't any in the country. Like they weren't selling anymore. When you press the brake, it automatically brings the door in, and apparently it starts the car as well, which is crazy. Look at the camera. That's mad.
So big.
In my old TT, I completely forgot that there was actually back seats. Like I've just seen the back seats. I'm like, what, back seats? So I'm actually gonna. I think I remember I actually managed to fit 2 of my friends in the back seats. So you know, like you have some of these 2+2 cars where it's just ridiculous, where you know you can't actually fit in the back. This one it actually did work. You know, I remember we actually drove quite a distance as well, and they were comfortable. Yeah. The funny thing is, Chanel's family love Audis. Now Chanel's dad had an S5, same as mine, and just recently got a TTR. Is it TTRS? I think he got, or TTS. Her younger brother has a S3. Her cousin has I think a RS6. I think, but yeah, her whole family loves Audis, man.
Could have got the R8 and then you would have been.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Family.
One of my favourite cars used to be the BMW E36 M5. Like just the shape.
Yeah. What's like the most frequent brand you see back home?
BMs. Yeah. Well, Ford. Yeah, Ford. Loads of Fords. Ford Focuses, Ford Fiestas. We don't really have a lot of your American cars like Chevrolet, Cadillac. What else? The Buicks, all those kind of cars we don't have. That's it. That is it. It was good. I enjoyed it. Saw a lot of cars. I'm actually looking forward to supercars. That's what I really want to see. But it was nice to see some of these other cars, you know, and I enjoyed it. Like I said, I haven't been to many car shows, so it's going to be the first of many.